And now, KUNT-TV I'mWitlesss News with Rich Baritone.
Good evening, I'm Rich Baritone, and I regret to inform you. The aftermath of World War Sneed continued this week in Texas as Tyree Sneed was moved from the Travis County Jail to a facility in Cameron County. Sneed will soon face justice for one of his many war crimes committed during World War Sneed. The atrocity in question is this. In 2016, Tyree Sneed beat his then-girlfriend in front of her two children, for which he was arrested, tried, and found guilty. Sneed then failed to appear at his sentencing, as the mandatory one-year sentence combined with his tramp stamp would have resulted in involuntary anal copulation. Thus began an 8-year run from the law, which ended in the early morning hours of September 4th as Tyree Sneed slept in the historic Gregory Gym on the University of Texas campus, also known as the Bat Cave. Tyree Sneed's arrest also ended World War Sneed, which at 13 years was the longest and most expensive lolcow war in the history of YouTube. The cost of the war to Tyree Sneed is being estimated at $1 million, as Sneed blew an $800,000 inheritance, sold 50 acres of valuable real estate for half of its actual value, and was trolled into selling mineral rights inherited from his father. When the cost of 13 years of motel rooms and rap chips is factored in, along with the increase in value of Sneed's long-since squandered holdings, the cost of this war to Tyree Sneed may well exceed $1 million. A mugshot of Tyree Sneed finally became available this week as the Cameron County Jail published his mugshot on their website. Sneed appears to be angry in the photo, knowing this picture will be used to ridicule him by haters. His ratty hair has been cut, and he appears to have gained weight due to eating 3 meals a day and daily protein injections in the shower. It must also be noted that the orange jumpsuit really highlights his vacant, soulless eyes. If only Teespring sold dartboards. It is unclear as we go to air tonight when Tyree Sneed will appear before a Cameron County judge, or what may happen when he does, as he will have to enter a plea for the evasion charges as well. The big question is whether Sneed will act as his own counsel, since he believes himself to hold a genetically bequeathed law degree and has been quoted as saying, "I know the law like the back of my ass." And now a word from Wilkins Coffee.
Watch out where you throw those knives.
Are you drinking Wilkins Instant Coffee yet?
No.
Okay, let's try it blindfolded.
An editorial note before our next story. As Jenny obviously has multiple personality disorder and enjoys negative attention, we here at KUNT-TV News will no longer refer to her by her actual name. From this point forward, Jenny will only be referred to as Sybil, to both reflect her disorder and to take her name from her, as hearing her name spoken in anger appears to be a gratification mechanism for Sybil. This also allows us to report Sybil-related news without referring to Sybil directly. Thank you. Sybil resumed contact with Tyree Sneed this week. This includes possibly sending Sneed money, perhaps laundered through an intermediary such as Jared 333, and many phone calls with Tyree Sneed, which Sybil doubtlessly recorded for future use against him. Even in jail, Tyree Sneed remains thirsty and gullible as we go to air tonight. Sybil changed the name of her YouTube channel again this week. Her channel is now called Sybil and Tyree Forever and includes a community post pledging her undying love to Tyree Sneed. As everything Sybil does is either a game or a manipulation, the possibility that Sybil is setting Tyree Sneed up for a Mr. Nelson's car level meltdown must be considered. If Sybil decides to trigger Sneed over, say, his Batman delusion, it could be a one-way ticket to Austin State Hospital, which in the opinion of this reporter is the only acceptable outcome. Finally tonight, the launch of Rich Baritone Limited at teespring.com has been a cataclysmic disaster, with no sales since the site's launch almost 2 weeks ago. In response to this, Rich Baritone Limited has slashed prices up to 40%. t-shirts, coffee mugs, and more at vastly reduced prices. And use the discount code RBSELLSOUT to get free shipping. Offer expires on September 30th, 2022, so give a second look to Rich Baritone Limited. The link is in the description. I am Rich Baritone. This has been Negative 43 KUNT-TV. I'm Witless News. And until the next time, watch your ass.